Welcome back to episode 3 of the Black and Gold Show. Lynx and I back at you. Actually had a couple weeks off. I was in Mexico and then I was sick the following week, so it's my bad. Lynx, how are you doing, man? I'm excited to let you cook on this episode.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, cool. So I know we've got, my gosh, it's a month away. We're about 30 days away from the NFL draft where our New Orleans Saints pick number 8 overall. And we will be there in person in Pittsburgh. All right. So talk to me about what you think is going to happen there. What are your thoughts around the NFL?
All right,
draft?
listen.
I'll let you cook.
Top targets, Carnell Tate. I love Carnell Tate.
Me too.
He's gonna be a beast in the NFL. Ruben Bain.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe Jeremiah Love if he chooses to play wide receiver, as we talked about last time.
Yeah, he could be kind of a dual threat, I guess. What about the safety from Ohio State? What's his name again?
Caleb Downs.
Yes, I was like drawing a blank on him.
Nah, I don't think. So, I think the targets to not go for Caleb Downs. We really don't need a safety, honestly.
Fair.
We don't need a safety. David Bailey, no, I don't.
We could use a pass rusher, but you already picked.
I'm gonna talk about David Bailey later because.
Oh, okay.
And then, probably not gonna go for is like. Also, another person to go after is like who's that? Who's that one guy?
Do you think it's too early to go for the cornerback out of LSU? It's what's his name? I can't remember his name. Let me just pull up a mock draft.
I know there is a cornerback from LSU. But.
It's like it starts with an M, and I can't think of his last name, but let me pull it up. All right. It's Mansour Delane.
Oh, him.
Or Delane.
I think it's Delane.
Yep. He's a projected as a top 10 to top 16 player. He's probably the best corner in the draft. I think I watched him run he ran a 4.3 40. So I think he's considered to be like, if someone's looking for a shutdown corner, then he's the guy. He wouldn't be a terrible pick, but I just feel like not an exciting one, but he could very well be a very good. Look, if he's a shutdown corner, I don't care if we pick him 8 or 1. Shutdown corners are good to have on your team.
Well, listen, we have corners.
Yeah.
And they aren't really developed, but they're upcoming stars. Riley has shown promise. Clay McKinstry. He's him.
Yep. He's him. Yeah.
We have, do we still have Alante?
No, we lost Alante. He's
all right, then pick him at 8. Yeah, pick him at 8.
But Alante wasn't an outside corner, though. He wasn't a boundary corner. Alante was really a slot corner.
Well,
I
honestly feel like we could get a good corner in free agency.
If I'm looking at some of the mock drafts, let me just look at some of the updated mock drafts because I haven't looked at one in a while. I would be fine with Ruben Bain too, but a lot of mock drafts have Ruben Bain as a top 5 pick.
For cornerbacks in free agency so far, Jalen Watson, Reek Wallen, Alante Taylor, Jamal Dean, Greg Newsome, and Eric Stokes. So,
yeah, look at all these guys. So this mock draft covers basically every single one of these players we could take. So this
we could get Trayvon Diggs from the Cowboys.
You know what? Let me just share my screen so you can see exactly. Trayvon Diggs was released. So, yeah. So can you tell me if you can see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So we've got the ESPN. This is the Field Yates most recent mock draft. When did he do this one? March 24th. He did it today. All right. So, of course, we got Mendoza 1. Nobody's arguing that. But then you have any one of these guys could be a Saints pick at 8. David Bailey, Texas Tech. Here is at 2 to the Jets.
Listen, hold on.
Yeah.
Dad, listen. The reason I like Bailey as a player, I just don't think he's gonna like turn out right. Like, listen, this is Bailey. Okay, let's look. Ruben Bain goes to Miami. Look at their conference. Duke won the ACC, Virginia, Miami, Pittsburgh, SMU, Georgia Tech, California, Clemson, NC State, Louisville, Wake Forest, Stanford, Florida State, UNC, Virginia Tech, Boston College, and Syracuse. When we look at the Big 12.
Did you memorize that?
Huh?
Did you read that off a list or did you memorize all those names?
Yeah, I mean, I read that off of a list.
Okay,
but
cool.
for
That's
Big
impressive.
12, it's Texas Tech at the top, and
Yeah.
their competition is BYU, Utah, Houston, Arizona State, Iowa, Kansas State, TCU, Cincinnati, Baylor, Kansas, UCF, West Virginia, Colorado, Oklahoma State. Where's the hype? I don't get it.
So you're just saying that basically
Like-
David Bailey didn't play anybody.
Like, yeah, and when he did play, like, an actual, like the only okayishly, like, actual real team they played, like, in the regular season was BYU. They crushed BYU in their first match that they played against them. And then in the conference championship, when they played BYU again, they again crushed them. And then when they go to the freaking college football playoffs against Oregon, they get freaking smashed. 23-0, you know?
Okay. So you're saying that he's just kind of all hype.
Yeah.
Arvell Reese.
Honestly, I honestly think
Yeah.
the hype might just come from just like Texas Tech going from like okay, like maybe good enough to reach a bowl game to then like playoff contenders kind of. So it's like I feel like everybody just likes Ruben Bain. And
I
that's
got
where
you.
like the hype is coming from, but
Wait, you mean Ruben Bain or David Bailey?
David Bailey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be sad if the Saints got Ruben Bain.
Like, dude, Ruben Bain has to go through the freaking gauntlet to.
Yeah. Because the big thing is he has short arms, and there's never been a DE that's had like his length of arms that has been successful in the NFL. There's some crazy stat about it, but the tape is the tape. Like the guy is disruptive as hell. So I think he has a pretty good NFL
If
career.
you're telling me David Bailey is going before Ruben Bain, go get medicine or something. I don't think you're right.
One
Like-
guy I wouldn't mind having,
I don't
Arvell
get-
Reese, if he falls
Like-
to 8.
Yes.
We'll
yes.
take Arvell Reese if he falls
Yes.
to 8.
Yes.
He's a beast, dude.
Yeah.
All these guys played at Ohio State. Sonny Styles, Arvell Reese, like all of these guys are Ohio State. This is pretty high for Sonny Styles. 4 overall to the Titans. Caleb Downs, Carnell Tate, man. I would love to have Carnell Tate. Jeremiah
Dude,
Love.
wait. Hold on. Go back up.
Yeah.
Carnell Tate's going to Ohio State. Okay, bro.
That would actually be good for the
Dude,
Browns.
No. Hold on. Listen. Remember last year when I said Quinshawn Jenkins would be a good player?
Mm-hmm.
He went to the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling me another player that I'm calling good is going to go to the Browns again?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. I honestly think. Okay, listen. Okay, if everybody who I think is good is going to go to the Browns, then that means I can just say a random name and then he'll go to the Browns.
So this is kind of interesting. What happens if Jeremiah Love is there at 8? So this one has us taking Ruben Bain,
Yes,
which would be
yes.
fine.
Yes.
But could you imagine if we had HN and we had Jeremiah freaking Love in the backfield, like as a dual threat? I mean, it would mean that Alvin Kamara's career is over. But
A-Chain?
yeah, so
Like the Devon A-Chain?
no, ETN The way you pronounce his name is Achane.
What?
Yeah. I know everyone's called him Travis Etienne, but he basically was like, yeah, my name is actually pronounced. Recently, he said it in an interview. Like, it's actually pronounced Achane.
Okay, Travis Etienne Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, could you imagine if we had Jeremiah Love, but then we used Jeremiah Love as like a receiver, as you mentioned? Like he could be like a guy out of the backfield. That would be a terrifying backfield. You imagine like both of them back there? Like 2 back sets.
We would be for real, dog. Honestly, like, I don't hate the Ruben Bain pick. Like,
I mean,
at
any
all.
of these guys. Look, here's the good news. Every single one. Okay, so here, this top 10. Let's go
Oh,
like,
no, wait. They have,
huh?
hold on. They have Carnell Tate going before Jordan Tyson?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I know I've said this, that Carnell Tate is like the best player that we could have,
Yeah.
but Jordan Tyson is definitely better.
Is he really?
Yeah. I mean, Jordan Tyson is like better overall, but I've just been saying that Carnell Tate is like our best fit.
Is Jordan Tyson like Mike Evans size? Like, is he a taller guy?
I don't really know, but
Let's take a look at him.
Listen.
Yeah.
Like, I've just been saying that Carnell Tate is like a good fit for us. Not that he's better than Jordan Tyson, because Jordan Tyson is definitely better. It's just that, like, I always felt like that Jordan Tyson would go before our pick.
Yeah. He was mocked pretty high. But yeah, so basically Tyson, so this is what Field Yates wrote. Tyson is the most explosive wide receiver in the draft and neck with Carnell Tate for wide receiver 1 in my rank. He has very good size, acceleration, unique right after catch skills, and field stretching ability. He had a hamstring injury last year to where he only played like half the season, it looks like. So.
But that was last year.
And they've got the Bengals with, but this is my point. All of these picks would be good picks to me. You've got the number 1 corner in the draft right here in Mansour Delaney, Jordan Tyson, Delane, Jordan Tyson, Ruben Bain, Jeremiah Love, Carnell Tate, Caleb, like Sonny Styles. There's not one of these guys that if we take one of these guys, I'm going to be bummed. There's not one, like every single one of those guys. You're like, okay, like they're going to be a player on our team. They're going to be good. They're like you assume they're going to be an impact player, right?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think for real? Are there any of these guys that you did say Caleb Downs. You were kind of like, nah, we don't really need Caleb Downs.
Nah. I mean,
I'm going to go down to round 2. They've got us taking Chris Johnson, cornerback from San Diego State. With Alontae Taylor now in Tennessee, the Saints have a hole at corner. Johnson was an opportunistic playmaker at San Diego State, has excellent ball skills, 4.40 in the combine. Interesting. I don't know that guy. I do not know Chris Johnson. All right, what other thoughts, Lanks? Because we're about 15 minutes in. So what else is on your mind in relation to the team?
honestly, like,
What are you excited about? Anything?
I mean, I feel like we're going to get a good player. Like, you know, I feel like, at number 8, I feel like we're going to get, like if we get Bain, I'm going to be so freaking happy, bro. Bro has to go through the gauntlet, is still got the national championship. Like, I know it's not all him, but, like, him being the best player on Miami had to go through the gauntlet. They got through, like, I don't think they even had a bye. They didn't even have a bye. They got all the way to the national championship. And he was a good player in the national championship.
Yeah, he was.
How are you a good player in the national championship against Indiana? Against the Hoosiers?
We do. I feel like, though, we do need to get a wide out. If we don't get a wide out with that first, with pick number 8, I really hope we use that second round pick on a wide out.
Yeah. We definitely, like the only holes that we really have are one guard spot, which now we don't really need guard that much. We need wide receiver. Olave is in contract talks with the Saints. That ain't good.
Yep.
We have.
Well, it's good. It's just that we're going to pay Olave 30 to 35 million a year. That's going to be the new, like, we just listened to it. What, who's the guy for Seattle? They got 41 mil a year, their receiver. I'm like drawing a blank. Best receiver in the NFL, and I just can't think of his name.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Okay, he just got 41 mil a year. Now, Chris Olave is not going to get 40 mil, but he's look, it's just a matter of time before receivers are like top receivers are getting $50 million a year. So 30 million a year might actually be like bargain shopping. But here's the thing is, if you have a guy that you have to pay 30, 40, like top flight receivers, if that's what they're making, then you better draft some receivers. Am I right? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's an expensive position, man. So my thing is, if we need to have another top flight receiver, we can't just rely on like Olave. You know, what if he wants 40 million a year and we're like, no, we're not going to pay him that. We need to have
who's our other receiver? There's Olave and one other guy.
Vele.
Yeah, Vele.
Vele's a good player. Yeah, I mean, like we need to get a receiver in these first two picks because we need to have a backup plan.
Listen, if we end up having to let Olave go.
Yeah, because he's coming up on his 5th year.
Huh?
This is his 5th year option, I believe, right? I mean, I think this would be his last season with us. I think this is the 5th year. Like they have to like do the 5th year option thing. Are you looking it up?
Oh, freak, dude. Hold on. Wait.
Yes, the New Orleans Saints exercised a 5th year option on Olave. This is his last season. So if they don't sign him, then
if we don't sign him, this gonna happen. This is what gonna happen if we don't sign him, honestly.
Wait, I can't see you. Oh, add an alarm. We're cooked. I like that.
Dude, we are gonna if we have to go into this next year and our top receiver is Vele, which is pretty good.
No, that's what I mean. We need to draft a guy.
Listen, if Olave leaves and we are stuck with Vele number 1 and Kevin Austin Jr.
Well, Olave's not going to leave. He's not. He's on contract. He could hold out, I guess, but he's on a 5th year he's on his 5th year deal. He'll make $15 million this year if we don't do an extension, but he will leave us if we don't. I feel confident that if we don't sign him to an extension and we have him play through his 5th year option at $15 million, that he will leave the Saints just out of spite. You know, he will go and sign somewhere else because we didn't get a deal done. But that's my whole thing is if you're not sure if you can keep Olave,
why keep him?
Well, it's just you got to draft somebody else. We got to have another guy that we're replacing him with. So, all right. Anything else? Lynx, anything else before we wrap up?
Man, I wish we were soccer fans because then we could sell him for money.
Get money back. Yeah.
So we have to actually sell him for other players. Like, why can't we trade him for money, bro? Transfer fee.
All right, man. Well, that's going to be a wrap here. We're at about the 20-minute mark. So we will wrap up this show and we'll be back next week as we get closer. Maybe we'll have another free agent signing. Let's talk about free agency signings in the next episode.
Yeah.
All right. See you again next week, Lynx.
Bye.